when I was a teenager, I was really into the X-Men comic book. And during that time, the storyline was Storm had lost her powers and had moved to New York City, where she grew this like incredible mohawk that was just so sexy, and she had this this attitude that, you know, even though that she was without powers, she was still a badass. So you really couldn't like push her around. You couldn't tell her what to do. And her attitude, her power, and her confidence, I always found extremely attractive. So all of these things kind of came together into this one design. The process is pretty interesting. I always start by looking at the face and dictating what kind of face I want to work with. Do I want to work with a long face, a wide face, a square face, a V-shaped face? Because the way that the face is structured, the pair of glasses that are going to go on top of it are going to be varied. I try to set a contrast between the type of glasses that I design and then the face that I'm with. So you see with me, I have a very round face, so I have very square glasses. You know, it's just the type of way I like to have contrast. When I start the drawing, I start looking at all these different elements that I want to bring into the actual design. So, you know, I want to bring in a little bit of you know, a mohawk. I want to bring in a little bit of, you know, tech. I want to bring a little bit of color. I start pulling all these things together. And once I have the outline of like the design that I want, I then move to a program like Adobe Illustrator, where I can redraw it using simple lines, but also I can measure it. Because with eyewear, just a millimeter or two will dramatically change the shape of the eyewear. Once I have the design where I like it in a flat space, a two-dimensional space, I then like to translate it to 3 dimensions. So I have it 3D modeled, where I can then take it and move the drawing around in a 3D space, and then understand how it's going to look like on top of a face, like on the side, around, from the back. I make modifications and then have prototypes made. The prototypes I have 3D printed. And then I experiment with a couple different colors. And of course, the colors are gonna be, you know, extracted from things that I've already, you know, thought through. So like, you know, with the Asymmetrical Dilettante, I want, you know, glow in the dark. I want something that's black light activated. I want something that's really bright orange, really bright teals. Basically, you know, colors that really influenced me in the 80s. And also like colors that were also used in a lot of comic books at that time. Please take a peek at the Asymmetrical Dilettante and all my other products at hiimwoody.com. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email at hi@hiimwoody.com.